This is the Business of Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
Our guest today is Karen Posada. She is a food and tech entrepreneur, making folks happier and healthier with each bite and click. And she is the founder of The Good Promise and Anna Meals Incorporated. Karen, welcome to the show today.
Hey, Derek, thanks so much for having me.
So some of you may have seen Karen recently on ABC Shark Tank. We really want to reach out and hear more about your entrepreneurial journey. So why don't you start at the beginning? Tell us a little bit about where home is for you and then what got you to where you are today being an entrepreneur of this awesome food company.
So we created a sort of like a mock-up, and being in Austin, we went to Whole Foods.
Right.
But Whole Foods hated the idea. I mean, hated it. They absolutely loathed the idea. And I had a buyer at the time who was, and I was so green, you know, I was so green in terms of like the business world. And I sent her an email saying, here's my product. And Whole Foods has this program that you can literally go store to store, and each store manager can make decisions for that store and decide what goes into their stores. So I did just that. I went store to store, you know, bugged and nagged all these buyers, and most of them said yes. But then I had to get the approval of the head buyer. So this head buyer thought, you know, I just think it's a really silly idea that you're just segmenting the pasta sauce towards a kids section. And she sent a mass email to all the buyers saying, do not buy from her. And this was like 3 months into our business. Wow. Heartbroken and devastated, I started researching and trying to see like, okay, if Whole Foods is not going to be my client, I need somebody big, right? Because here we are, we've invested all this capital, we have all these samples, and I need to sell it to someone that can get it to a lot of people. So I started doing a lot of research, and I found that Walmart was doing a sort of woman-led entrepreneur, and they're really trying to support women companies, and they were wanting to get into healthier products. And I thought, if I just submit my product through the internet like everybody else does, I'm never going to hear from them. But actually later on I learned that's wrong. Walmart's the only one that truly does answer to every single person that submits. But I thought, I'm going to talk to somebody that has a decision maker. So I researched, and I thought, who do I have a connection with? Who could possibly understand what we're doing and get it? So I researched all the execs, and then I found that Matt Kirshner was into recyclables, into forward thinking, into women-owned companies, into small companies. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to email him and ask him if there's any chance he can guide me in the right direction as to who the buyer may be for this product and if there's any interest.
Derek Champagne here. So many exciting things happening in 2019. Join us. Visit DerekChampagne.com.